Hi, I'm Denisha Stroman.
And I'm Travia Holmes.
And today we're going to talk to you about how to write the perfect argumentative essay. We had question 3 from the AP Lang free response question packet. Basically, it talked about political leaders in the political arena putting on a show for the public eye in order to be accepted and gain popularity and support.
In the passage, it states that those who are best at deception succeed. Those who have not mastered the art of entertainment, who fail to create a narrative or do not have one fashioned for them by their handlers, are ignored. Basically stating that people don't vote for them if they can't feel a connection with them or if they can't relate to them in any kind of way.
So when you're writing an argumentative essay, it is very important that you have the 3 types of support, which are personal experience, knowledge from reading, and historical knowledge.
More things that are really important that you should always include in an argumentative essay are clear and defined thesis statements that occur in the first paragraph.
Along with that, you need to have a clear and logical transition between your introduction, your body, and your conclusion paragraphs.
And you also should always have evidential support in every one of your body paragraphs. Do not ever forget that.
With the evidential support, it can be factual, logical, or statistical, but just make sure that you have it.
And in your conclusion, never, ever, ever restate the thesis in your first body paragraph.
So don't be redundant in what you're saying.
Basically.
So with that, we found 3 articles.
The first article was John Edwards and the Mistress. The second one was Bill Clinton, A Reckoning. And the third one was President Trump Wants to Put on the Show.
And the John Edwards and the Mistress. John Edwards was running for president. And he had a family, he had a wife and kids. But so he appeared to be a family man, but he really ruined his chances of ever becoming president because he was caught cheating on his wife with 3 different women while she was in the process of battling breast cancer. So think about it. You have a guy who has a wife who's battling breast cancer, and they have children together, but he's sneaking off to go and have sex and do his thing with 3 different women. Get some sex. And so it just ruins your opinion that you would have on someone like that. He shows to the public eye that he's a family man, but behind closed doors he's really cheating on his wife with 3 different women at that while she's sick.
The third article was President Trump Wants to Put on the Show, and that article was basically stating how Trump has 6 failing businesses and he didn't really care about it. He was only focused on what the public eye thought of him and how they saw him. He was more concerned about his persona. He wasn't really worried about what was going on in his personal life. And he put on a show and everybody would think, oh, he's the president, he's rich, he has all this money. But little did everybody know he had many failing businesses, and it wasn't a big of a concern to him because he wanted everybody to feel, oh, he's a people person, he can talk to people, he can get everybody on his side. He didn't really want people to think, oh, he has no money. He wanted the support, he wanted the popularity.
Yeah, when you see someone who owns casinos and hotels and stuff, you would think that they're very wealthy, but really he couldn't manage his money well, and he failed in 6 businesses. So that kind of changes your opinion that you have on him, making you think he's very irresponsible. And that's not really someone that you would want to be president, or at least I would
look
hope
up
not.
to.
Yeah. The second article was Bill Clinton, A Reckoning. Basically, Bill Clinton was accused of raping and sexually assaulting different women, and he was the president of the United States at one point. You would never want to think that your president, someone that is representing your country, is raping women and disrespecting them, sexually assaulting them. You would never want to think that. Basically, he was also looked up to as a family man, had kids and a wife, but really you're sneaking behind your wife and you're doing all these things, which really all, ties back into the article. It's when all 3 articles that we talked about, they all showed what they wanted to be seen. Basically, people would not vote for someone who raped women and sexually assaulted women or cheated on their wives. Like, no one would really vote for someone like that.
Or had like failing businesses, because if you can't manage something as easy as manage your money, how can you manage a whole country?
Yeah. So guys, for thought, we want you to answer one of the 3 questions and leave your comments below. Do you think John Edwards' personal life has an effect on his political career?
No. Like, I feel like that's not really any of their business. Like, I get that it makes him like a bad person in the public, but people just need to mind their business, because that had nothing to do with them. And if it wasn't affecting him and how he was going to like run the country and stuff, then it shouldn't be that big of a deal to everybody else.
Do you think Bill Clinton's reputation was affected from these accusations? I personally think that it was. Like, I would not want to have a president who's raping women and sexually assaulting them. Do you feel like the amount of failed businesses over the years took a toll on President Trump's reputation? I don't think it did, because people still voted for him.
People still voting for him, and I mean, he's still
president.
He's still president. He's still doing what he does on a daily basis. Like, he's not showing that he has failing businesses going on, and nobody like would think that he had that stuff going on. And I didn't even know he had it going on until I read this article.
Yeah.
So like, nobody would really know. So I personally feel like it didn't affect his reputation. He's still the same Trump that he was before.
Yeah. So guys, answer those 3 questions. I want to know what you think. We want to know what you think. So let us know. Comment below. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.